Shalom, shalom, and greetings, and welcome back to another episode here at Israelite Talk TV, one of the number one platforms where what? That's right, where you don't get no paid media. Now, real quickly, family, I'm gonna give people a little time to get in here, man. These people are messing around with my channel, man. It's crazy, man. Yesterday I was gonna go live. But yeah, after y'all know what's going on with the current events around the world. Once all that stuff happened, they start hitting my social media stuff. They were even going like pulling stuff down off of Facebook that was I'm talking about old stuff from like last year. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Instagram. Like I couldn't post on there. They had, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, it ain't even that damn serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like what, like what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? So this morning, the link that I had for everybody to come to the thing, I'm trying to go live. It's not letting me go live. And I'm like, well, damn, why I can't go live? And they talking about the link goes against state rules or regulations or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, and all it is a link. It was a link to my website. You know what I'm saying? The Israelite Talk, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't, and really like when you go to the website, it's just blog stuff and stuff that's pertaining to the culture. There's nothing religious on there or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like what is going on with these people, man? Like it's not that damn serious, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go in there, remove all of those links, um and then it let me publish and go live and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. Like we can't talk about nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I mean, we're gonna get into what we got to talk about today, but I want to say this before we get into that, man. It's just like we can't talk about nothing serious if we, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't get it. Like it's crazy, you know what I mean? So with that being said, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, okay? We got to talk about these rap wars that's going on. You know what I'm saying? We can't talk about nothing else, so we just gonna entertain. You know what I'm saying? Until y'all iron everything out. You know what I'm saying? So you would think that what everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? Blacks would be united and all this other stuff, but we got rap beef going on. You know what I'm saying? We just got to talk about it, okay? Um, So as you guys are coming into the building, right? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, you know what I'm saying? And turn on all notifications because once again, I'm going to be doing a giveaway when we get to 50,000, you know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys are subscribing to the channel, you know what I'm saying? If you're not subscribed to the channel. And I think that along the way, I might do like a third. When we get to 30,000, I might just do giveaways just to until we get up to the giveaway. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? We'll do it like that. So yeah. Now, also when y'all come in, make sure y'all show the chat some love. Let me know where y'all checking in from and you know what's going on with y'all and stuff. Okay. So anyway, we got this rap beef that's going on, right? Out of the blue, you know what I'm saying? And it's really with these guys and stuff that's already been going on, you know what I'm saying, with them behind the scenes. But all of a sudden, a few weeks ago, a couple weeks, 2, 3 weeks ago, everything heats up, right? You know what I'm saying? Where Future, and let's get this added in here real quick, right? Let's get this added. Boom. Okay. So let's get that added. So right here, family, okay, as y'all can see, Future and them dropped this album, right? Called We Don't Trust You. Okay? We still don't trust you, right? And this song right here, like that, is what got everything buzzing, right? Where you had Future and them on there and Kendrick Lamar, right? And Kendrick Lamar, you know, basically took shots at Drake and J. Cole and them, okay? The big three, right? And we're gonna play now. Now listen, this is what we're getting ready to do, right? So you guys understand what we finna do, right? As Meek Mill said, there's levels to this thing, right? So, oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. The damn PC finna die. Let me go get this cord real quick. All right. But yeah, this PC was getting ready to die on us, family. All right, there we go. All right, so let's get it. So anyway, listen, like Meek Mill said, there's levels to this thing, right? So the main thing that's going on right now is the Rick Ross and Drake, right? You know what I'm saying? Because we know that came out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna deal with the small fries first, right? Because I'm here to tell you guys that Drake did what? He crushed them boys. Okay, he crushed them boys, right? That's right. Okay, so we're going to deal with the small fries, and then we're going to get to the Rick Ross and the Drake, because I think that's a little bit more serious, and we're going to focus a little bit more attention on that. But let's get these guys out the way first, right? The small fries. So anyway, they dropped this, right? And of course, you guys been following this, so you guys know what's going on. But to those of you that may not have been following this, let's get to it. So we can see right here where this verse right here is Kendrick Lamar, and this is pretty much what got everything going, right? And he speaks down here, you know what I'm saying? If he walk around with a stick, it ain't IJ3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Mother, huh? The big three, nigga, is just big me, right? And then he went on to say, and your best work is a light pack, nigga. Prince outlive Mike Jack. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is what got everything going, right? And then right after that, you know what I'm saying? That drop, okay. Let's get this pulled up. Let's get this pulled up. Let's get this pulled up. So right after that, J. Cole responds. This is what J. Cole comes with. Okay. The might delete later. And this, I believe, is just a mixtape. Okay. It's just a mixtape. So listen, family, this mixtape right here that J. Cole put out is crushing all of that stuff that Future and Metro Boomin them did, Travis Scott, we all that entire body of work. They got to get that up out of here. See, what Metro Boomin was supposed to do, he was supposed to bring out that 21 Savage sound. You see what I'm saying? How y'all coming out and dropping and doing a diss, and you ain't like, come on, man, like that stuff was weak. You know what I'm saying? So, and this right here is crushing all of that, man. And one of my favorite songs on this whole thing was this 3001, because J. Cole spoke about, he's speaking that stuff on there, man. We just got to give it to him, man. Listen, this mixtape right there is crushing all that shit that Future and them dropped. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? So what you guys got to understand is, and I want to talk about J. Cole real quick, and then we're going to keep going on down the list. Now, ones are saying, if you guys look at the industry, right? What you got to understand is that J. Cole's it basically exposed the entire industry. You know what I'm saying? And how bloodthirsty they are in order to, you know what I'm saying, keep promoting these beefs and stuff like that in order to make money and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, one of the things that we do, man, is we have to give credit when credit is due. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that I blog going on here about a lot of negative stuff, but when they do say positive shit, I have to speak on it, and we do draw from pools of truth. Boosie did come out and he spoke on this and he said it's all fun and games, and I'm just paraphrasing, until somebody get hurt and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that if somebody wooty woo, y'all go pay them lawyer fees and things like that, right? Okay. So we gotta give the credit when the credit's due. And this is why J. Cole did what he did. And I think it was a brilliant move because whenever you think about it, they dropped that. J. Cole dropped this right here. This is a mixtape. This is not even an album. And this mixtape is crushing that whole body of work that Future and Metro Boomin just put out. Is trash outside of those songs. And then the last shit they just dropped, the one with him and J. Cole on, is probably one of the hottest songs on there. You know what I'm saying? So this right here shows you that lyrically they can't fuck with that boy J. Cole, man. You know what I'm saying? So basically what he did, Kendrick Lamar swung, he basically boom, knocked him out and caught him before he hit the ground and laid him down and was like, hey, listen, man, go on, do what you're gonna do. But basically, you can't fuck with me. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But see, this is why J. Cole is smart in what he's doing. Because, like he said, I really don't have beef with these people. I'm not finna entertain this, because this is how people, when people get killed behind a lot of these different things, they're able to put these narratives, you know what I'm saying, on them, as I'm going to show you, like they did with people like Michael Jackson and Prince. You know what I'm saying? Since they talking about Mike, Jack, and Prince, right? That's right. But he like, I'm not finna get into that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have beef with these guys like that. And I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna entertain that, because now, you know what I'm saying, you're going to have people from his side that's going to feel a certain way. Y'all know how it is with these entourages and shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going to feel a certain way and they going to take it there. You know what I'm saying? So J. Cole just like, I ain't finna do that. Like, you can respond and do what you're going to do, but I'm basically done with it. Saying it ain't no beef. It ain't this and that. Y'all not finna basically, you know what I'm saying, create it like it's a beef and then frame and then get me up out of here and be like, well, he was beefing with them. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy when you look at the industry and it's like, oh, well, he apologized, he did this and that, and he weak. No. He know the game. And they know this. But they want to have something to talk about. They want to have something to promote and make money off of. They don't care nothing about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad whenever you think about it, because listen to this, family. Why can't we just put out good music and compete from that level? When you look like at people like Michael Jackson, Prince, them, since they mentioned them, right? They had friendly competitions, but they weren't beefing like that where they wanted to kill this person to kill that person. You know what I'm saying? When you see how Prince was when he heard that Mike had passed and stuff like that. And really they was fighting the same battles, as we're going to get into here as we move through this, right? Because edification is also what we have to bring to the people. You know what I'm saying? Even though we're entertaining. So it shouldn't be about, okay, I got to dish you and do this to make money and be hot. Hey, if you cold like that, put out your best work. You know what I'm saying? Go in the studio, put in good work, drop it, and let the people tell who, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Okay. Shouldn't have to beef with people to put out the work. If you cold like that, put the work out. Your body of work gonna speak for itself. And it's straight like that. Okay. Now, so J. Cole did that, apologize, he out the way. Now, Future and them come, drop this up. We wait. And your boy DJ Academics, man, he tickled me, man. He was turned. He was like, man, y'all coming with this, man. I can't get turned up. Man, turn this stuff off. You know what I'm saying? So he was absolutely right. That whole shit was weak. Then here come Drizzy Drake. And we gonna play this, family. We gonna play this, right? And let me get that pulled up. Let me get that in the queue. Well, you know what? Let's do it like this. We're going to play the song first. Okay. We're going to play the song first. Let's get this added to the queue. Now, there's a couple versions of this, but I'm going to play this version right here. I think this would Drake should have put that BIG sample in there, that get money, like that we finna listen to in there, and I think this would have been even hotter. But anyway, we're gonna listen to this, and then we're gonna go through the lyrics, and I'm gonna be breaking this stuff down, right? So, also, I'm gonna tell y'all like this too. If y'all want to support the channel, y'all can go ahead and hit me with a cash app. drop one of them hearts and stuff like in there like that, because they're gonna hit the channel and stuff like that. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just get behind me, man. But anyway, let's get this going, right? So this is Drake, man. This is your boy Drizzy Drake, man. Right. Before we even get going, y'all see how Drake coming with that? Y'all see how Drake is, y'all see how the beat is letting you know that something is coming. You know what I'm saying? Like he finna get down through there. Come on, future man. Y'all gotta pay attention to detail, man. Y'all ain't paying attention. Metro was supposed to bring out Metro was supposed to bring out that 21 Savage sound, man. He didn't do it, man. He didn't do it. I'm telling y'all, man. All Drake got to do come with that old murder flow. It's over with, man. This I can listen to. That shit Future and them got. It ain't gonna make it, man. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Man, Drake walking their ass down. They better stop it. They better knock that shit off. Listen, family, y'all gotta understand. Drake is finna get even bigger behind this. See, y'all gotta understand something, right, about Drake and the moves that Drake made and why they not gonna be able to fuck with Drake. See, y'all remember back when Drake was doing the features and things like that, and they he was messing with Future, and then after that he started messing with like Dirk, now Savage, and them and things like that. And remember, people was like, "Oh man, Dirk got the Drake feature. It's on woo woo woo." What you got to understand is that it was beneficial for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Drake brought him up, but then it also brought Drake up because it's like Drake is messing with some of the top street guys in the industry, Dirk and Savage. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? With that, it's like he's gonna get that credibility, you know what I'm saying, in the streets because people gonna want to hear that. And then you gotta understand that he got his own field of people that he listened to. You know what I'm saying? They can market Drake to the Europeans and all these different people that are gonna mess with him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just what it is. So what they're doing is this is just making Drake even bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because the people that's really not in the sport, that's not really from the culture, speaking about the Europeans and people of that nature, you got to understand they're always going to get behind their people, as you seen with Eminem and people like that. It's the same thing with Drake. So he's gonna be way bigger, you know what I'm saying, after this, because now he's got more clout and more sauce. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, he crushing these boys, man. And then listen, family, and this is just we just got to put eyes on this, right? See, when he was talking about Kendrick Lamar, let's get this blew up, right? Do y'all see? Do you guys see right here? And let me just highlight this, right? Damn, hold on. The hell? Okay. Do you guys see this right here? And this right here is what Drake was talking about, right? On the splits. See, Lamar, he started his Top Dog Entertainment, right, in 2015. And then from there, you know what I'm saying? It said he secured a joint contract with Aftermath Entertainment and Interscope Records. You see what I'm saying? So now you got all of these splits that everybody got your hand, they hand and stuff in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to get to this in a minute. If you know what I'm saying, if they really study the culture and what's going on, then they know that this is the same thing, the same battles that Michael Jackson and Prince was basically going through. You know what I'm saying? And then for us to continue to make the same mistakes is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You got all these people who got their hands in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And Kendrick should know better. You know what I'm saying? And this is more what I call tough love. You know what I'm saying? I like Kendrick Lamar. I like his music. He know that he's a Hebrew. He's an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? He knows all of this. You know what I'm saying? So he shouldn't even really be in the middle of it. He should just be dropping good music and going on about his business. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? So it just show you how this industry is and how you have to play this game in order to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Now, also, check this out, man. With Future, man. This is crazy. Now, do you guys see this right here? So Future, let's blow this up. You see your boy right here, Future? You got the OVO chain, you know what I'm saying? And then you look up, you know what I'm saying? And then you just, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just flip-flopping, man. Like, come on, man. Like, what the hell is going on with these guys, man? What's going on with them? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So at the end of the day, family, them guys get dusted. You know what I'm saying? Those guys get dusted, right? They got dusted. Now, let's get down here to Rick Ross, right? Let's get down here to Rick Ross. So right there, family, that was the shot right there at Rick Ross. See, that was the shot right there at Rick Ross. And Rick Ross goes in to the booth 2 hours later and he dropped the response. You know what I'm saying? So before we get to the Rick Ross thing, right? We can clearly see that Drake pretty much did a what? He pretty much did a takeover. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much did a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? He addressed everybody, do 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 do. You know what I'm saying? And then what did Rick Ross do? Rick Ross came and he didn't do that. He pretty much dropped the Nas like just strictly on Drake. You know what I'm saying? And we got to put ears on that, right? And let me say this before we move on. You had people like The Weeknd, Travis Scott, dissing and stuff like that. Like these dudes is just weak, man. You know what I'm saying? Weak as hell. You know what I mean? I don't even listen to Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? So him and Drake pretty much going back and forth about, and let me pull this up so you guys can see. They're pretty much going back and forth about Okay, I guess they're going back and forth about this woman right here that's supposed to be that's Drake's baby mother, right? Okay. I guess I guess that Travis must have had her first or something like that, or whatever the case may be. And then Drake got with her, had a baby by her and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying? I guess you know what I'm saying? He dissing them on that. You know what I'm saying? Basically saying, like, I had her first, wooty wooty woo. And then Drake is pretty much dissing him back. I guess he's saying that he knocked off Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know. It wouldn't be a surprise to anybody, but that's basically sounds like this is what he's insinuating. You know what I'm saying? Now, something else that I wanna key in on, right? Y'all notice, right? This is Drake baby's mother, right? So he don't got no sexy red and none of this other stuff. So once again, this is nothing more than exploitation of our people. You know what I'm saying? Because even though he'll go do the shit with the sexy red stuff like that, he ain't got no sexy red at the crib. You know what I'm saying? He has a white woman that's built like a sister. You know what I'm saying? This is what we got to care about. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. And it's exploitation because, and we're going to talk about this. One of the things that you guys got to understand is that whenever our celebrities are in this industry at the top, excuse me, they around all of these European women, right? Just look at the industry and a lot of these top celebrities that's got a lot of money. They have white women, right? This is the reward. And you got to understand this because Tanakh tells us what we'll be the head. I mean, we'll be the tail and the head, and they'll be the head if we don't follow Tanakh. So what they do is they take those European women that's sitting at the top, and then the celebrities go out here and get these women and stuff. And what y'all got to understand is that money, because a lot of times these entertainers and celebrities, they're in places like California, you know what I'm saying, where I believe the laws is like if you marry, you get divorced or whatever, the woman get half of the state or whatever the case may be. I'm not sure about New York. Probably might be the same, but see, in these states where a lot of these celebrities are going to reside at, they're going to get hooked up with these women that the industry already has around them. You know what I'm saying, waiting on them, and they're going to marry them. And if they ever divorce them, they're going to take half of their empire. And then if they don't divorce them and they just stay with them till they die, it goes back to the Europeans. You know what I'm saying? That money doesn't go back to the hood because look at people like Michael Jordan and stuff like that. When he dies, that money is going to them and it's not going to make it back into the hood because they're not going to be coming into the spots that some of these people may come to and support. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we speaking about like Drake, you know what I'm saying, right now. So Drake is going to, he's in a lot of these different places, you know what I'm saying, where blacks are at, supporting different things, even though we may look at it as like, oh, this is bad stuff, woo, woo, woo. But, the clubs, the strip clubs, things like that, where that money is going into like the hood and stuff, they're not going to go put that money in there and go into all of those spots and do all of that stuff. So that money is gone. You know what I'm saying? So they talk all this stuff, but this is what they gonna get. They don't go get the sexy reds and the Suki Hanas and stuff. This is what they go get. You know what I'm saying? So I guess, and they're throwing jabs and stuff back, behind that, which is crazy because, and it's the same thing that's going on with Chris Brown and Quavo, right? Quavo knocked off Chris Brown, girl. They going back and forth, and it's just like all this money these people have, they just all sleeping with the same women. I got her, and it's just, man, it's madness. Go get you something that nobody had, and they have the money to do it, but they don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. So anyway, then we got your boy Rick Ross. Okay, got your boy Rick Ross, and he responds, let's get Ricky Rose in the queue, man. And let's listen to what he had to say, right? Okay. And we're gonna play this, right? This is what he put down. Hey man, so Ricky Rose, he starts to go in right now. Let's speed this up a little bit, right? Because the main part that I want to really get to, right, is let's get up in here, right? Let's get up in here, right? There, did you hear what Rose said? Let you get on my songs. It was good for your face. Didn't I just explain this to y'all? So when Drake associate himself around the top goons in the industry, it gives him more credibility. You know what I'm saying? And this is what Rose is saying right here. You know what I'm saying? See, this is what you got to understand, right? Let's keep going on here. So, in this right here, family, this is what I want you guys to understand. This is the part that J. Cole was trying to avoid. You see what I'm saying? Because Rich Ross done took it to a whole nother level. You heard what he said. It was like that when you see me in traffic. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? This is what one's got to understand, man. Now, listen, let's keep going on here because now he's getting ready to get into something, right? Family, let me say, man, ain't no coming back from that, man. Rick Ross is speaking facts on here, man. See, this is the thing when we looking at this shit and you looking at like it's like now some people are doing entertainment might better have the flows put this shit together, but then it's like when you speaking facts, it's hard to get back from that, family. It's hard to get back from that when you speaking fact. It's hard. He said a man got a nose job done. He ain't got his six pack done. Listen to this, fam. Let's get the excuse me. Let's get the Insta, right? Let's get the Insta, man. Let's get the Insta, man. Because your boy Rick Ross, man, he was going in, okay? He was going in, right? That's right. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Check this out. Let's get this pulled up, right? Because I want to go into his stories a little bit, right? Because now it has triggered the beef with him and Birdman again. Now you guys know that Rick Ross and Birdman done been having this beef for years behind the stuff with DJ Khaled. It might be some other stuff going on behind the scenes, but they've been having this stuff going on, right? Now let's get in Rick Ross stories, man, because he was going crazy, man. He is going crazy. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let me bag this up, right? Let me get him bagged up, right? Let me get him bagged up because there's something that I want to key in on, right? Let's see. Let's see. Hold on.
Me waking up from a nap, I just realized BBL Drizzy called his mommy on me. He shared their text messages between each other. Cupcake Drake, tell your mama you stayed out past your curfew, white boy. You wanted to hang at the park with the niggas, smoke weed with the niggas while we washed our old school Chevys. White boy, you got a Chevy, white boy? I doubt it. But anyway, big nose. Boy, you had 25% body fat with a carved out 6-piece. Stop. We know what time it is. That shit costs 40 bands. Stop. But tell your mama, well, in Miami, we say old girl. Tell your old girl she a beautiful lady. I told you that before, and I meant that. But you tell your mama, white boy, you stayed out at the park too late. And you can't call her when you get in this shit. This shit too deep to call your mama, white boy. Back to the luxuries of life. I might write a song today called Who Knows? Who knows? One thing about I'm gonna say this.
Listen to this right here, family.
Niggas with them BBLs, you niggas. I'm speaking specifically to you niggas with BBLs. If you got a fake body, you got a fake mind, nigga. Leave that shit to them cute bitches walking around in YSL heels.
Now, that's what I wanted you guys to put ears on, right? Because Rick Ross just said a mouthful right there. Okay. You got men that's going to get BBLs. Like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people trying to bypass the work to hurry up and go get some work done. Like, you got to put the work. You got to put the work in. Just like you allow yourself to get like that, you got to have the discipline to come back down. You know what I'm saying? And we know how big Rick Ross was. Hey, he got in the gym. Hey, he done brought that thing down. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that people needed to hear, need to put ears on, understand that, because it's just like, come on, man. We're going to get all this work done and all of this. Like, you, like, shit, we is who we is. Like, y'all made us a certain particular way. This is how we is. You know what I'm saying? So now, okay, Rick Ross, and hold on, let me pause that. We're going to come back to that. But now, check this out right here, family. So now, let me get this pulled up. Okay, let me get this pulled up. So then Birdman jumps into this thing, right? And he at Drake, and he's like, "I'm riding with you for life. I got your back. Surprise party, CMG. You know what I'm saying? Official." That right there sent Rick Ross into you know what I'm saying, sent him in the overload, right? He start, you know what I'm saying? He started going crazy, right? And let me get this pulled up over here, right? Man, these dudes is crazy. Right here. So now Rick Ross responds, and this is what he comes with. You know what I'm saying? Do it for Miss Gladys. Invite me to the. You see it right there. So they've been beefing and going back and forth for years. Birdman and Rick Ross. This is crazy, man. And the thing that's so crazy about it, family, all these niggas got money, all this shit, and they just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And Rick Ross, he just having a field day. He, I guess, he down in Miami. They're having like a pool party or whatever the case may be. He playing all this cash money stuff, this Birdman stuff, and basically like, you know what I'm saying? Showing where Birdman used to live at down there and all this other stuff, right? So I don't know, man, what's gonna be the deal with this, man. I would like to hope that Birdman and Rick Ross, man, can get this shit together. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's just, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. You know what I mean? And the last thing we need is more violence and killing and stuff over senseless shit. All of these niggas is multimillionaires. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? And my thing is before blood and shit is spilled, because the thing that you got to understand is on both ends, you got steppers, man. You got steppers down in New Orleans, they stepping, and then down there in Miami, they get busy too. You know what I'm saying? I never forget, man. I was in the feds with a guy named Black, man. He's like I want to say he's like Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he had over 300 some bodies. You know what I'm saying? So, they get busy down there in Dade County, man. I know some people down that way too. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the deal is, man, hopefully they can get this shit squared away. But once again, Rick Ross exposed some stuff to that. Once again, you paying Cash Money and you paying Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, man. And they eating off of them, man. This is right here. I want to play this, family. And then we'll see what you guys got to say on this thing. But I want to just, because at the end of the day, we got to bring clarification to what's going on, right? And bring some sense to this thing, right? Now I want you guys to listen to this right here, and I'm going to play some clips from Prince and from Mike, right? And this is what I want you guys, and I'm gonna give you some commentary after they get done speaking. Okay.
Such a big deal back then is ever since my third album, I wasn't really taking large advances from the recording companies. I was recording the albums myself in my own studio. So the way I looked at it, I owned the work because I paid for it. And I did all the work. I created it, so I felt like it should belong to me. That said, the companies felt otherwise, and they would always hold this contract up and say, well, you signed it. And I say, well, I understand that. It's not like I want to leave. I just want to, talk about this thing and see if we can't make it more fair.
Fair use, fair use. Now listen to what Prince is saying here.
Of course, they wouldn't change, because if they changed, they wouldn't really exist. And that's kind of the situation we're in right today. They're not going to exist much longer. But it's not like we're against them or anything.
So do you hear how Prince is speaking on the music industry, man? See, and this is the thing that, and we hear Kendrick Lamar, we hear Drake, which is basically saying he the king of pop, and he basically saying he Prince and saying Prince outlived Mike Jack, but are they listening to this right here? See, because what you guys got to understand is that we supposed to learn from our elders, right? We're not supposed to make the same mistakes that they made, and they're letting us know at the end of their careers. Well, I ain't gonna say the end of their careers, but basically towards the end of their life, because we know what happened when them getting took out. They're explaining the business and giving it to us. See, and when you look at people like Kendrick Lamar and Drake, these people got multi contracts. They got different people with their hands in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? We know Cash Money ate off of Drake, Rap a Lot ate off. All these people are eating. Same thing with Kendrick Lamar. You in the scope after all these people got their hands in the pocket. Everybody is eating, but did they listen to this? You know what I'm saying? Listen what Prince saying.
Like that. The idea is that we find better ways of working with one another. It shouldn't be a situation where they own the album or the work. We're talking about intellectual copyright. If they're going to be indeed a delivery service, then that's fine. But even FedEx doesn't say that they own the thing that they ship, right? Because ultimately it keeps us apart.
Is y'all hearing what Prince saying? He's speaking on it, man. He breathing on that thing. So why? And then here's my deal, and this is my deal with a lot of these so-called black-owned companies. You know what I'm saying? The Rockefellers, the Aftermaths, and the Rap-A-Lots, the Death Rows, and the Cash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did they listen to this? So why haven't they built platforms or record labels for people to come in and, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? This is how we gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You'll own this is yours, or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna get points off of this. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I do feel like the record labels, you know what I'm saying? They should get something if they had, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? The people that's doing the work, that should be their work. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a little bit for, you know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 but it's crazy. And then these black record labels turn around and do the same exact thing to our people. The same thing that the Europeans have done to them, they subject our people to the same labor. So these are the gatekeepers, man. You know what I'm saying? They want that money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, listen to Prince break this down, man. Okay, fair use, fair use.
Like Mariah Carey just had this big $20 million. That's like a huge deal, right?
So you feeling that?
No, well, what I mean, I don't understand. The public sees the word $20 million an album.
Well, let's see. Do you all think that's a good deal?
What, I mean, tell me why. I mean, what am I missing?
Okay, let's do some math.
Okay.
Fair use.
If
You do math like that?
Kinda. If you sign me,
Okay.
you sign me to a record company,
Right.
or a record deal, let's suppose you have a record company.
Right.
How much would you give me? The album sells for $18, right? $18.
Whatever, yeah.
All right. How much of that would you give me?
Well, I don't know how it works.
Well, no.
Half?
Half? Half sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Check this out. If I sell 1 million copies, I'm gonna have $10 million, right? Roughly $10 million.
Right.
If I sell 2 million copies, I got $20 million.
Right.
If I just sell 3 million copies, I got $30 million. Now who has the biggest record
Oh, I see. Yeah, right. Okay.
deal? Right?
Right.
So Mariah kind of got screwed.
So do you guys see that right there? This is the game right here. Prince breaking this stuff down. Okay? See? Where my boy at, man? Where my boy at, man? Let's get the king up in here, man. Let's get the king up in here, man. We gotta get the king in the building, man. Now listen to your boy. Okay.
And I really want you to hear what I have to say.
Now, family, this is Mike. He's getting ready to speak on Sony, right? He's getting ready to speak on Sony, right? Listen to what he got to say, okay? Fair use.
Tradition of great performers from Sammy Davis Jr. to James Brown to Jackie Wilson to Fred Astaire, Gene Kelly. The story is usually the same though. You know, these guys work really hard at their craft, but the story ends the same. They usually are broken, torn, and usually just sad. And the story is very sad in the end because the companies take advantage of them. They really do. And Sony
That's the king. That's the king.
Sony, being the artist that I am at Sony, I've generated several $1 billion for Sony, several billion, and they really thought that my mind is always on music and dancing and it usually is, but they never thought that this performer myself would outthink them.
Fair use, fair use, fair use.
We can't let them get away with what they're trying to do because now I'm a free agent.
Now, family, do y'all see how Mike is breaking this shit down? Anytime you outsmart them boys and beat them at their own game, you know what comes next, what they got to do. The only option that's left, you already know what it is. Listen to Mike. Mike ain't playing, man. They thought, man, Mike was just, Come on, man. Come on, man. Nasty work.
I just owe Sony one more album. It's just a box set, really. It's with 2 new songs, which I've written ages ago. Because every album that I record, I write, like, literally, I'm telling you the truth, I write at least 120 songs every album I do.
Man, family, come on, man. That's 120 songs? Come on, man. That boy was a beast, man. They better stop playing. Come on, man. Mike with the Jerry curl. Mike with the Jerry? Come on, family. Mike with the Jerry. We talking Thriller now, man. We talking Thriller, man. This is before all of that, man. We talking Beat It. We talking, come on, man. Billy James, man, they better quit playing, man. Listen what that boy saying, man.
I can do the box set and just give them any 2 songs. So I'm leaving Sony, a free agent. And I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it. But
you see what I'm saying, family? He leaving, and they what? They angry at him. Come on, man.
I just did good business, you know.
Tell him! Say it, Michael! Tell the story!
But, so, the way they get revenge is to try and destroy my album.
See what I'm saying, family? And this is the thing, right? And this is why, oh, shoot. And this is why I'm taking the time to speak on these rap wars and this beef that's going on, right? Because at the end of the day, this is the end game right here. They set out to destroy your character and all that stuff. I want you guys to listen to something, man. Check this out right here. And I was just checking this out this morning. Listen to this right here. Okay. Now you guys can go here and look this up, Daily Mail. But it was when they was interrogating Michael Jackson back in 96 about all of these cases and stuff that they said that he was tied to, right? With the molestations and things like that. Listen to what he getting ready to say.
The interview was that I wanted to do. I want to set the record straight, that if people hear a lie long enough, people believe it, that people have lied on me. I'm a black American and I'm proud of it, and I'm honored of it. The bleach skin rumor, which is a rumor, I don't bleach my skin.
So stop right there. Let's speak on that. I remember when all of that stuff was going around and they were saying Michael Jackson bleached his skin and stuff like that. But come to find out, they say he had some type of disease, which I guess was eating up his skin or something, which made him like that. You know what I'm saying? So this is why hindsight 2020 looking back, we got to be like, okay, this is why these entertainers, and let me say this, we see what's going on with Diddy and all of this stuff. Y'all see how Meek Mill's been going on this rant and stuff like that online and speaking on all of this stuff. What I want you guys to understand is even though people are coming out and saying Meek Mills, man, you need to woo, woo, woo. I'm glad that Meek Mills is coming out and doing that, right? Because if you don't come out and speak on this stuff, they're going to create these narratives, man, and people are going to believe these lies and run with it. Meek Mills came out and speak on it. Why ain't Diddy coming out speaking on it? Regardless, saying if he guilty, not whatever the case may be, y'all just and hide. And this is the shit they do. Oh, I ain't gonna come out and speak on that. I ain't gotta speak on it. Let them say whatever they want. No, because these people are shaping narratives and stuff, and you cannot allow these people to shape narratives, because if you do, you end up in situations like this. Listen what Mike's saying, man. And I believe Mike, man. I believe this dude, man. He ain't lying, man.
They once said I wanted a white kid to play me as a child, which was a rumor. Inauguration rumor, saying I didn't want to do President Clinton's inauguration. I'm not gay.
You see what Mike's saying? All of this stuff that y'all done came out and said, I'm gay, I'm playing with. He like, nigga, y'all got me messed up, man. But I got to set the record straight and let people know, man. Come on, man. But see, if you don't come out and stop this, They just, and this is what they do. He letting you know this is what they're doing.
It says, don't judge a person unless you have spoken to them one-on-one, which is true. Because what you hear is a lie, untrue. I can't make out this part there.
It is illegible in portions, that's true.
And Jesus said to love the children and be like children. Be youthful and be innocent and be pure and honorable. He was talking to his apostles, and they were fighting over who's the greatest among themselves. And he said, whoever humbled yourself like this child is the greatest among me. And he always surrounded himself with children. And that's how I was raised, to believe and to be like that and to imitate that. So I don't know what you're trying to make out of it. I made a list of things. When I get angry enough, I write down what I want to say and what I want to talk about to set the record straight. Because you get to a point where you get tired of people lying. I get tired of situations like this, where people completely lie on me, and I'm sick of it.
So, family, do you see this? This has been going on for years. This is how they do our rich and famous, man. And this is what's at the top. When you get all the way to the top, you understand the game, this and that, and you try to get off the ship, you're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And this is why this type of stuff need to be taught to our people, because you got to always have this in your mind when you coming up. This is why I respect the independent labels, people like Master P, people like Dolph and stuff like that. You know, people can say what they want to say about the music, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't play ball, you see how they did Master P. You see how they did Dolph, people that's not in the system, because when they can't make money off you, this is what's going on. So this is why I wanted to take the time out, entertain this stuff today. We got too much stuff that's going on, family, in the earth to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like, this shit ain't that serious, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good entertainer, you doing this, do your work. You know what I'm saying? And be focused on that. And then, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to create good music, you know, things of that nature, man. So let me get in the comment section. Y'all know how I do it at the end, man. See what y'all talking about, man. So right here, Bankroll hates it. I just heard Rick Ross diss Birdman, dead mother, nasty work. Ross, you going too far. So I did show that where he said, do it for Miss Gladys. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I guess Rick Ross would have to speak on that. But like I said, you guys got to understand that these guys have been beefing way before that. So I think that now mind you, just as Drake and Rick Ross going back and forth, Birdman jumped in and said, I'm around with you for life. Basically, you know what I'm saying, reigniting this shit him and Rick Ross had going on, or whatever the case may be. So, you know what I'm saying? This is what it is, man. Like, you know what I mean? When it's war, it's war. You know, if the gloves off, they off. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, man, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see cooler heads prevail, but it's like, when they get to this point, this lets you know it's serious. And this is why J. Cole was just like, hey, I did what I did. Hey, Kendrick, you can come on with your diss and whatever you're gonna do, but that's it. It's over with. I ain't even finna go back and forth, because then you get into stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pamela now checking in. Got Houston, Texas in the building. Okay. Shout out, we got Florida checking in. You know what I'm saying? We got Tennessee in the building. Okay. Got Tavon checking in. You know what I'm saying? Got Big Ock in the building. Let me see what no LA girl said right here. She said J. Cole should have not responded if he was going to do that. I respect Cole, but I do know Kendrick definitely was going to hit back just as hard. Well, I'm hearing that he got the track, so he's going to be coming back with it. And I do agree. With that, where, you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying, you should have not just responded in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because once you go there, you know what I'm saying? So I feel that. I definitely feel that. So Nate Money says, I'm from his city and he was weak for that. It's only rap. That's all. No one sees it's going no further than that. Yeah. I think what J. Cole should have did, right, family? J. Cole just should have been like, listen, man, hey, this what it is. Ain't no beef or none after that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going back and forth. This what it is. You drop your track and let the people judge what's harder. You know what I'm saying? I would have respected that. You know what I'm saying? But if you gonna do all that, then it's just like, don't even put the stuff out there in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta salute that. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with that. Okay. Now listen to this, family. Whenever Kendrick Lamar drop, because he's gonna drop, we can still compare the two. You know what I'm saying? To see which one is harder at the end of the day, because we know he gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? We know he gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? So Sade says J. Cole on his own way. He did his 1-2 and left it there. Now everyone want to be part of the diss. Yeah. You know how it is. Monkey see, monkey do. Okay, I'm with Handsome Billy on that. You know what I'm saying? These people just want to be entertained. They don't care who gets hurt. J. Cole made the right decision. Okay. Let's give it. So yeah, drop y'all comments. What y'all think about this, man? How do y'all feel about the J. Cole dropping the diss? Because what do y'all think? Do y'all think he should have just, if he was gonna apologize and not do that, just not do it at all? Or I'm kind of on the side where I feel like he probably should have just, if he wasn't gonna go back and forth, he could have just been like, look, this is what I said. You could drop whatever it is. Ain't no beef, this and that. Do your thing, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing too is, and this is what I'm wondering, do y'all believe that some money was dropped in there to fuel all this stuff to keep us entertained? Okay. What y'all think about that? You know what I'm saying? Because see, that album that Metro Boomin and Future dropped and had all those people on there, it's a multi-layer operation. It's just like Future put the track on there with him and J. Cole. So what is he saying? Me and J. Cole ain't got no beef. I got beef with Drake or whatever the case may be. And then Kendrick, he has beef with Cole. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's a multi-layer operation. Okay. Where you pretty much have these people. So was there a bag drop to, you know what I'm saying? To get all this shit going? Cause it's just like it came out of the blue. And it's just, I don't know, like, I know we tuning in for the diss, but that album that Future and them did, man, that shit was weak, man. And I'm gonna say it like this: this ain't no diss towards Future. I'm just not a real big Future fan, man. Like, I don't know, the ladies might like that. Like, if I'm gonna listen to a rapper that's kind of doing like the rap kind of blend R&B type stuff, I'm gonna listen to somebody like Dirt. You know what I'm saying? I think he's mastered that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kanika Jika murder still unsawed. They say I still can't do no shows in Chicago. When I'm on time, like I can rap. I'm rap. I'm listening to that. You know what I'm saying? But like some of the stuff Future, and don't get me wrong, Future do got some hits that I mess with. But like, if we talking Atlanta, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. We gonna listen to T.I. We listening to Gucci. And even with Future now, man, I'm gonna listen to Young Scooter more than I'm gonna listen to Future. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like Future just kind of, I don't know. And then I think that if he wouldn't have kind of did those collabs like he did with Future in that kind of wave, I'm not sure how big he would really be. I don't know. Like that Future where he rapping and I can mess with that. But just some of that, like all that singing I can't get with that, man. Now I got family, they love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Future, oh man, that, like I can't get with that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have that. I gotta have that, like that old 21 Savage sound, that old, you know what I'm saying? That old, like that, like, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I be telling y'all about these rappers. This is why you got to be careful in the beginning of your career, because that's going to be your hardest shit. Because this is when you're closest to the trenches and you able to really tell the stories how they need to be told, where people are going to listen to them. When these guys get rich and stuff like that, they're not in no spots like that. You know what I'm saying? Now the rappers that's like kind of mainstream, that's in the trenches and stuff like that, still you can listen to them, because the stories that they coming with, they not finna lose them stories, because they still tied in to the with the people. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I said, like, even when you look at people like NBA YoungBoy, his stuff ain't really hitting like that, because he always in Utah. He always in the mountains. He ain't down in New Orleans moving around and really, you know what I'm saying? Like he hearing the shit, you know what I'm saying? But he not actually like pulling up down there and hearing that shit like that and seeing the light, you know what I mean? Like, so they stories and shit, it just starts to fall off, and the music is not, you know what I'm saying? And you have to be a certain artist to maintain, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Nas and the Jay-Z's and the people like that, you know what I'm saying? Right here. Ox said, Future and Metro dropped a pop album. How you gonna diss on a pop album? That's my thing, man. It's like they dropped the album trying to get a Grammy, but then you trying to like had everybody until like, nah, just weak, man. Right here. I ain't gonna lie. Drake went hard, yeah. All Drake got to do, Drake got that old murder flow. It's over with. He come like that, it's over with, man. They not finna, they ain't finna mess with that. You know what I'm saying? And then listen, let me pull this up. DJ Academics a couple hours ago, right? He shared this, right? Now I guess this is a track that's coming, right? Let's listen to this a little bit. Fair use.
This is kind of crazy. There's like a new Drake diss that's ain't even got released yet, but yo, Drake might cook up an album full of disses, and we haven't heard one peep out of Kendrick yet. Here we go. Check this out.
Yeah, you never heard about how Drake stop, but a Drake flop, cause I make that little boy K-Dot turn K-pop. I see if these niggas future sleeping at rest stops and have your soul earnings and profits coming at rest stop. I get your Joe Blow, walking up in your cool top, and talking on that cool vibe, fucking with Gray and Blue Vibe. Highway knee.
Ooh, they came, man. Come on, man. They better knock it off, man. See, that's how Future and them should have came, man. They better knock it off, man. They ain't fucking with that Drake right there. They ain't gonna make it, man. They not gonna make it. Nah, no Lake Girl says Kendrick about to liberate Drake. I bet that. Hey, we waiting on it, man. Antonio says the Future tape is fire. Stop the cap. Y'all thinking it's fire like that? I'm thinking it's mid, man. I'm thinking it's mid, man. Y'all riding to that, man? I ain't riding to that. I might listen to a couple tracks over there, but I can't. Yeah, I ain't riding to that. No Sirski. Shout out to them ones and twos tapping in. We got $1 Million Minds in the building. We got Coach Mind in the building. So let me, okay, so Nigga M says, so you're saying Dirt and Savage is real street guys, which now makes Drake a street dude by default. Make it make sense. Everybody want to be gangster to his time. No, I'm not saying that he's a street guy like that and gangster like that. All I'm saying is people have, like, Drake have a crowd of people that he caters to. You know what I'm saying? So now that that crowd is seeing him with people like the Dirt and, you know, the Savage, Savage in that, but I'm talking about, we know, like, when you go back to that old Savage, that 21 Slaughter and all that shit, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? I'm thinking, when you looking at Atlanta, come on, man. But, like, you know what I'm saying? You talking that, like, that drill like sound, you gotta talk Savage. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying that it's making him gangster like he on that, but I'm just saying to the crowd that he's catering to, it's like, oh, he messed with them. Y'all know how this shit is. You mess with the bad boys, the gangsters and all that. They're infatuated with that type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? Let me see. So Nika M says, so why do you think Drake is touring every other month, has continued to drop music every other and hanging out with Sexy Reds because the $400 million loan he got? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. That's the industry. That's the industry, man. So y'all, and this is what I'm saying. Why they shouldn't even got Drake started, because now he finna double that. You know what I'm saying? So now when his people listen, like, damn, Drake, you know what I'm saying? Now they gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He gonna go and do this shit with the Sexy Reds and the things like that. Like, Drake don't care about letting them eat off his stardom. He is like the Drake and the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's come on, man. Drake know what he doing, man. He's staying relevant by dealing with the people at the bottom of the, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ricky made it personal, man. Come on, man. It's gonna be hard to get around that. Exactly, man. Rose took it to a whole nother level, man. Took it to a whole nother level, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard not to get behind that Rose when he, you know what I'm saying? And then he said that, and let me say this, right? Let me say this, right? Y'all notice how when shit happen and then people beef and the truth come out? Excuse me. Why ain't we been known about Drake sending a cease to exist and all this other stuff? Okay. And calling the police. Okay. Now maybe it may have, but I ain't seen that. You know what I'm saying? So I do stand to be corrected if it was spoken on, but I haven't heard nothing about Drake calling the police and doing all that. Like, this is stuff people got to know about. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying, man, like, if you ain't like that and you like people need to know about this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying about Rick Ross. He's speaking about real situations, real things. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Drake, we need a comment, man. We need a, you know what I'm saying? Did you call the police on them people, man? What the hell going on? Okay, $1 Million Mind says, I think Ross already had recorded that diss track and would just wait for the right opportunity to drop. Hey, Rose, man, we need a comment, man. Was you already pre-recorded? Talk to us now. Okay, so that again says, see, hip hop is competitive. Most of these guys are rappers anyway, but they're keeping it on wax, not trying to kill folks like CMF. Talent outweighs emotion any day, and CMF has none. Okay, I can get with that. I can get with that. I can get with that. I just like, and some of you guys are older than me, right? So y'all been around. But when you look at like the Jane Browns and stuff like that, like, I don't know every single situation, but it's a competitive sport. But it's like people are trying to outdo each other. But it's not to the point where I hate this person, I want to kill this person, I want to do this, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I says, nah, as Dr. Dre got ghostwriter, so he can't claim the fame alone. Yeah, Rick Ross says we gonna keep it gangster, my ninja. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, y'all see what I'm saying? Dre got that street cred from street rappers to go with his pop status, right? That's why he don't mind swapping it out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So Billy said that crap he said about Drake don't hold no weight. He 50 years old and the ex-correctional officer. He the last person that should speak. Okay. Okay. Hello. Hello. Do be blind. This is to take the focus off Puff. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. Plays are being ran in the background. Bags are being dropped to get like. This is what I'm saying, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So right here, Ross saying this got BBL. This effect alone is wild. Yeah, man. I ain't doing no BBL. QD says Ricky had lipo. Hold on, Ricky. Hold on, Ricky. We need a comment. You out here getting lipo? Come on, man. Hurt the Gray says, look at Dolph. The industry don't like when you do it without them. So even when you go independent, they're going to figure out how to hate. Exactly, man. And this is my whole thing, man. This is my whole thing. This is my whole thing. Mm-hmm. What's going on? Now listen. Amber's absolutely right. It was the same thing that happened with Maya. Remember, Maya spoke about how she didn't want to get down and she got blackballed. Okay, this is what happened. Pam says, I have a true friend who was just like him. Bankroll says, Drake is a you know who, so he good. Yeah, pretty much. Until they no longer raining. Coming to theater soon. Right. $1 Million Mind says the industry is satanic. They build you up just to break you down. Exactly. Okay. I say I'm so glad I never made it to the industry. Could have compromised my integrity and good reputation. And yeah, I spoke to quite a few people, man, behind the scenes that had access to that industry, could have been in the industry, but people just like, man, I can't, what I'm saying, my reputation and all of that stuff. I can't, what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Bankroll Hicks said Officer Ricky had to pay them members $3 million to leave them alone. Yeah, that's how I go, man. That's how I go, man. When you you speaking on the members, man, you gotta, that's how I go, man. That was wasn't that in like LA somewhere? I think I saw that his Rolls Royce got shot up, man. I think that was out in LA, if I'm not mistaken, man. See, people be thinking LA sweet. They see them palm trees and they get out there, man, and it's a wrap. Those Nation says Drake Machiavelli win. Yeah, right now, man, I gotta say, man, out of all of the diss tracks, minus J. Cole, because J. Cole went in too. You know what? See, this is what happened. Drake did a Hove. He did a takeover. Cole did a takeover mixed in with an ether response. You know what I'm saying? When he got to talking about them albums, I can divide. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm gonna tell you this right here. Even looking back at the Jay-Z and Nas battle, all Jay-Z had to do, because see, Nas came different. Ho just came through and stepped on everything. My Deep, all of them, he he came through there, and you know what I'm saying? He was on it. And I think, and this is also what it boiled down to, right? When you looking at both of the things, it's like Ho was like, man, I'm speaking on real stuff, man. He, you know what I'm saying? Because Hov had a line in there where he was like, and it's the thing why Takeover is a classic, man. He gave him the credit on this shit that was hot, but the other shit, he was like, it was garbage. He ain't hate on him. He was just like, you know what I'm saying? And he had that line. He was like, what I will say? What he say? You ain't living, you witnessed it from your folks' past, scribbled in your notepad, created your life. I showed you your first tech on tour with Large Professor. Didn't I hear your album about the tech on the dresser? They said Hov pulled up on Nas and he had the tech in the gym bag and he got up out that jam. He got up out of there. They said that's a real story, man. I say Hov was in there with that stick, man, and that boy got out that jam, man. Y'all, man, listen, man. Y'all better quit playing. They said that's a real story. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man. You know, Nas did his thing on Ether. That's nasty work. All Jay-Z had to do, right? All Jay-Z had to do is go in that lab right behind that and make some shit hotter than Ether. He would have been good, man. That's all he had to do. Cause on Takeover, he it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I mean, he wrecked on that thing. We ain't saying that. He did a thing on that. But when Nas dropped that Ether, Hov should have just went back in that lab and made a dish strictly directed at Nas. And if that shit would have been hard enough with the right shit, it would have been over with, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all Hov had to do. But I'm gonna tell you something about Jay-Z, man. That Blueprint 2, that was probably the most critical album in his career. Cause on that album, Jay-Z was rapping his ass off on there and he had to. This how he stayed. He kept going up. He sidestepped that shit. Listen to that Blueprint 2. You know what I'm saying? It like that shit was hard. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know, we ROC, number one click. If you represent, don't know that means come on, man. Y'all, come on, man. That album right there. Listen what I'm telling y'all. That Blueprint 2, man, Hov can't he was rapping his ass off on that and he had to because if he wouldn't have did that, he wouldn't have like, you know what I'm saying? He would. That's why he said, "I'm back before you had a chance to miss me." Niggas can't, even on that song when he was talking about. But see, what Jay-Z did, he was doing other, and he was just dropping little stuff like that. He should have just went in the lab and just said, "I'm doing a straight Nas diss," and he should have just right behind that Ether. He would have. All he had to do was go. He had Ye with him. He had Ye with him. All he had to do, Ye, man, make go on, cook me some up. He had Ye just blaze. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what the hell Dame Dash was doing. Dame Dash should have been like, "Nigga, you gotta get in the lab. you gotta just drop a straight Nas diss, a straight, don't do a song. Cause even like the Super Ugly. I mean, but it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It just should have went and got that. He should have went and he had Ye with him. Hey man, Ye, go on cook me some up. I need something critical. And it would have been, you know what I'm saying? Bankroll Hank says Drake and Thanos at the end of the movie sat sitting watching the sun after he done smoked all the Avengers. I can't believe that Future now. Like they come on, man. You can't be playing like that, man. You gotta come on, man. Metro, y'all down there playing, man. Y'all know how y'all was supposed to come. You should have got one of them Savage beats. Then it would have been, okay, $1 Million Minds. I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. Yeah, right here. Future got in his feelings when Drake did a collab with 21. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I don't know, man. Y'all like, come on, man. The Atlanta streets, y'all know, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. They say that I heard shit about Future down there and shit. You know what I'm saying? People he tied in with. But they say Savage know about that business down there, man, too. So I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Linda says she loving the cut, man. Hey, shout out to Linda. Shout out to Linda. You know what I'm saying? Okay, As says Rick Ross track sounds like the 90s to me. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all something with these rappers. they don't change with the time. You gotta tighten that flow up. Just like with BG, man. Like I can't like got that old flow. They don't adapt to the flow. You gotta have the bars, them punch, like, you know what I'm saying? You just can't get on there and flow. You gotta have them punch lines. You gotta have that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just what it is, man. Hey, Vetted, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. This Drake and Rick Ross beef is just a diversion, and period. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So at the end of the day, fam, I just wanted to get on here and breathe on this. Now tomorrow, I'm gonna probably do a pre-recorded. I'm not gonna be able to go live tomorrow, so I got some things going on in the daytime. So probably get up, do a pre-recorded video, drop that. We'll be back live Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? And I think we're going back down to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on down there that we just got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all share this video. Make sure y'all like, you know what I'm saying, on the way going out. And I'm signing off from Israelite Talk TV.